Hello, amazing people. Welcome to Amazing Grace with Bosse. I'm still basking in the euphoria of having a true Amazon, our own African Nigerian pride as the Director General of the World Trade Organization. I am happy to celebrate the quintessential woman, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo Iweala. As you can see, I took up the Ngozi Okonjo Iweala challenge with her signature scarf. How does it look? The excitement for this Amazon who made history as the first black woman to hold such an exalted position as the 7th Director General of the World Trade Organization will linger for a long time. Indeed, it's not easy to be a woman and a Nigerian on top of it and win like this. I am a believer, for when one woman wins, we all win. There's no stopping the women folk, not anymore. Dr. Ngozi Okonjo Iweala's profile is impressive. Please take time to read about her achievements. It will inspire and encourage you. Her resilience and determination, in spite of the huge opposition against her, is commendable. Many thanks to the Nigerian government who stood by her. Let's note that her position does not mean Nigeria will get everything on a platter of gold. There's no Imam Madu, meaning who no man. Her role will be to allow for a level playing field for all nations, including our beloved country, Nigeria. Now, many news channels and social media platforms, etc., have analyzed and are still analyzing what our victory means for Nigeria and world trade. But that will not be our focus on today's show. We will leave that to the experts on trade and the economy. The idea of today's show came about as a result of a post I saw on some WhatsApp platform and the many reactions and conversations that followed it. I do not know the author of the post, but I will read it as it is. Ngozi Okonjo Iweala got married to a man with sense, a destiny helper who assisted her in achieving her dreams. Today, the sky is not only her limit, but her starting point. Because of her, his name is recognized in the whole world. May our husbands have sense, be our destiny helper, not a destiny killer. We have so many Ngozis today, but their husbands have killed their destiny. In fact, marriage has made them nothing to write home about. Wow, that's a very strong statement. But before I go into it, let me first congratulate Dr. Ikemba Iweala, Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo Iweala's husband, a destiny helper. My respect, sir. It takes a confident, self-assured good man to be the supportive husband of a go-getter like Dr. Ngozi. God bless you, sir. Marriage is beautiful. When two awesome minds come together in love, they create magic. He who finds a good husband finds peace. A lot of women, uncountable women, are who they are today because of their husbands. That's a fact. There are a lot of men like Dr. Ikemba Iweala in our society. Confident men, destiny helpers who go all out to support their wives and daughters and bring out the best in them. Husbands who are unapologetically feminists. They seek opportunities for their wives and daughters. They are not threatened in any way. They are their wives and daughters' cheerleader. They push their wives and daughters to succeed and shine. They take pride in providing the necessary support to their spouses. And they are proud to say, this is my bam, as my people say it. This is my wife. We have them plenty in Nigeria and across the globe. In the same vein, we have wicked husbands with complex, narcissists. They feel threatened when their wives are doing well. And so we find ways and means to frustrate them and make sure they do not have peace. If the most important person in your life has only one agenda, to consistently do things that makes you sad and find ways and means to scuttle any plan you have to be joyful or to succeed, then there's fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Well, stories abound of men who refuse to allow their wives to work. They insist she must be a full-time housewife. They want their wives to be dependent on them 100%. That is the way they think they can control them. And their husbands who become very jealous and envious of their wives. And it's worse if the woman starts earning more than them. Let's face it, any good man with a good heart will never stop his wife from being the best she can be. It's the egoistic, controlling men with complex who actually find ways to limit their wives. However, when a man discusses with his wife and explains why he thinks it will be better perhaps because of the children to be a full-time housewife, and she's not coerced, she's not forced or threatened, and she willingly agrees to his proposal to stay at home, that's different and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all, as far as the woman is happy with the arrangements. However, a lot of people have said that women should borrow themselves brain and find something to do, no matter how small. Because when push turns to shove, you are on your own. Life is unpredictable. The more you look, the less you see. There are times when families face financial difficulties, very tough times, when even food to eat sometimes may be a problem. Times when family and friends will disappear. Many women have stories to tell about trying times in their lives. But if you have a wife who has something doing, she steps in to fill the gap. A wise man empowers his wife. A foolish man limits his wife. So, if you're a destiny killer, hear word. Those who have ears, let them hear. Times have changed. Women have dreams. Gone are the days when women just stayed at home to say, welcome, welcome, ekabo, bokia, how was your day? Women, they also want people to welcome them and ask them about their day when they get home. The extra money to the family is a plus anyway. And apart from helping to support the family, your wife will also have a sense of worth. Every woman needs fulfillment in life. If getting a job or starting a business makes you happy and fulfills you, then go for it. And if being a full-time housewife also fulfills you, that's great. Right on. To the men who are overbearing and over-controlling, why will you marry a wife only to stop her from actualizing her dreams? She's a human being like you, with dreams and aspirations. As the head of the home, your role as a husband is to be a lover, a guide, and a mentor, not a spoiler, not a terrorist, not an enemy of progress. So, let me ask our menfolk, answer truthfully. Are you a destiny killer or a destiny helper? Have you in any way hindered your wife from achieving her goals? Are you the man who does not want his wife to work because you are afraid that she will open eye? Are you scared that your wife will disrespect you if she starts to work and earn her own money? Are you the man who says, my wife cannot earn more than me? Are you the man who wants to be the one to control every spending in the home? Are you the man who do not want his wife to get an education? You marry a wife, you promise the family that you will train her, she will go to school. She gets into your home and you say, sit down at home. If you are, it's time to repent. It's time for deliverance. This is a call to turn a new leaf and become the Superman who encourages his wife to be the very best. I wish you well. To my fellow women and young girls out there, hear word. You were made for a purpose. Your destiny is in God's hands. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what God has in store for you. So, invest in yourself. Stop limiting and shortchanging yourself, and stop over-planning and overthinking. Take action. Arise and shine. It's your right to fulfill destiny. God chose you before the foundation of the world. You are not on earth without a reason. Find your divine purpose. And that's our show for today. Until I come your way again, get yourself together and go for your dreams. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Amazing Grace with Bosse.